Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the state quarter dollar coin series, one of the most popular and widely collected coin sets in US history. Each quarter tells a story, showcasing the identity and heritage of a different state. While millions were made, some designs, errors, and low mintage coins have become quite valuable. Let's explore the hidden gems in this iconic collection. First up, the 1999 Delaware State Quarter Dollar is a significant coin in the history of modern United States coinage as it marked the beginning of the highly successful 50 state quarters program launched by the United States Mint. This program began in 1999 and continued through 2008, releasing 5 new quarters each year in the order that the states joined the Union, Delaware being the first state to ratify the United States Constitution on December 7, 1787, earned the honor of being the first state commemorated in this series. The design on the reverse side of the Delaware State Quarter features Caesar Rodney, a key figure in American Revolutionary history. The artwork shows Rodney on horseback galloping with urgency to cast his vote for American independence in 1776. This iconic image captures a dramatic and pivotal moment in United States history. Caesar Rodney rode approximately 70 miles through difficult weather and terrain from Dover, Delaware to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in order to vote in favor of independence at the Continental Congress. His decisive action helped lead to the adoption of the Declaration of Independence. This ride became a symbol of dedication and patriotism and was chosen to represent Delaware's deep historical significance in the founding of the nation. The reverse design was created by artist William Cousins and includes inscriptions naming the state, the year it joined the Union, and the year of coin issuance. The image of Caesar Rodney is rendered in a classic style with fine details capturing the motion and determination of the ride. This depiction is both historically meaningful and visually compelling, serving as a tribute to Delaware's role in American history. While the coin's artwork is modest in composition, it carries a powerful narrative that continues to resonate with historians, educators, and collectors alike. On the obverse side of the coin is the standard portrait of George Washington, which had been a consistent feature of the quarter dollar since 1932. This portrait was originally designed by John Flanagan and has undergone only minor modifications over the decades. For the State Quarter series, the obverse was slightly redesigned to better accommodate the inscriptions related to each state issue while maintaining the classic profile of Washington facing left. This continuity provided a visual anchor across the entire State Quarter series, making the varied reverse design stand out even more. This particular 1999 Delaware State Quarter is described as having some scratches, which is typical for coins that have been in circulation. Scratches can occur from regular handling transactions and storage conditions, and while they may reduce the coin's condition grade, they do not erase its historical or cultural value. A coin with light surface scratches may still be considered collectible, especially if it holds significance as part of a complete 50-state collection. Circulated coins often carry a story of their own, having passed through many hands and played a role in everyday commerce, while also representing a piece of national identity. The Delaware Quarter holds a special place among state quarters, not only because it was the first to be released, but also because it launched a renewed national interest in coin collecting. The 50 State Quarters program brought millions of Americans into the world of numismatics, sparking curiosity and engagement across all age groups. Many people began collecting coins from their pocket change, and the initiative inspired families, students, and collectors to learn more about each state's history and symbols. The program was also an educational tool, encouraging awareness of American geography, culture, and government. As the inaugural coin of the program, the Delaware Quarter set the tone for what would become one of the most popular coin series in United States history. The Mint's effort to highlight each state's unique contribution to the nation's story was widely praised, and the quarters themselves became cultural artifacts representing a blend of monetary function and national pride. This coin continues to be sought after by collectors, especially in high grades, though even well-circulated examples hold, sentimental, and historic appeal. In summary, the 1999 Delaware State Quarter is a foundational piece of the modern American coin landscape. It commemorates a defining moment in Revolutionary history through the image of Caesar Rodney and serves as a powerful reminder of the courage and urgency that shaped the nation's independence. Despite showing some scratches, this coin still represents the beginning of a groundbreaking coin program and a meaningful tribute to Delaware's place in American history. Whether collected for its numismatic value or appreciated for its historical significance, the Delaware Quarter remains an enduring and valuable item in any collection. Its story is one of bravery, dedication, and legacy, and it continues to inspire reflection on the foundational moments of the United States. Next up we have the 2012 State Quarter Dollar is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and was designed to celebrate national parks and sites of natural or historical significance across the United States and its territories. Unlike the earlier 50 State Quarters program, which focused on each state's unique symbols or history, this series highlights specific landmarks, national parks, forests, and preserves. The year 2012 marked the third full year of releases under this program and included 5 different quarters, each representing a distinct site from a different state. These included El Yunque National Forest in Puerto Rico, Chaco Culture National Historical Park in New Mexico, Acadia National Park in Maine, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park in Hawaii, and Denali National Park and Preserve in Alaska, a 2012 state quarter. Dollar in good condition is a coin that has seen some circulation but retains most of its original details and design. It shows moderate wear and some smoothing in the higher points of the design, but overall the imagery and inscriptions remain clear and legible. A good condition coin may have slight surface marks from handling, but does not exhibit any severe damage that would greatly diminish its appeal. This type of circulated coin is still a valued piece for collectors, especially those who are completing the full set of America the Beautiful Quarters. Each of the 5 quarters released in 2012 has a unique reverse design reflecting the natural or cultural importance of its featured site. The El Yunque National Forest Quarter depicts a Puerto Rican parrot perched on a branch and a coqui tree frog in the background surrounded by tropical foliage. This design symbolizes the rich biodiversity and ecological significance of the forest, which is the only tropical rainforest in the United States National Forest System. Chaco Culture National Historical Park in New Mexico is known for its ancient ruins and archaeological significance. Its quarter shows a view of 2 elevated kivas against the backdrop of the Cedro Kettle Great House, showcasing the advanced engineering and societal structure of the ancestral Puebloan people. The Acadia National Park quarter portrays a detailed image of the Base Harbor Head Lighthouse perched on a rocky coastline with the Atlantic Ocean stretching out in the background. This image captures the rugged natural beauty and historic value of one of Maine's most visited landmarks. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is depicted with a powerful scene of an erupting volcano, symbolizing the creation and ongoing transformation of the Hawaiian Islands through volcanic activity. The final quarter of the year features Denali National Park and Preserve in Alaska and shows a majestic Dall sheep standing on a ridge, with the towering Mount McKinley, also known as Denali, in the distance. This design highlights both the unique wildlife and dramatic landscapes of Alaska. All 5 of these quarters feature the familiar obverse design of George Washington facing left, which has been used on quarter dollars since 1932. The portrait was originally created by sculptor John Flanagan and was modified slightly for the America the Beautiful series to allow space for additional inscriptions. The inscriptions include the words United States of America, Liberty, in God We Trust, and the denomination quarter dollar. The mint mark appears below the motto In God We Trust to the right of Washington's neck. The America the Beautiful series, including the 2012 issues, was well received by the public and coin collectors alike. It continued the momentum of interest in coin collecting that was initiated by the earlier 50 State Quarters program and allowed collectors to explore the beauty and diversity of the American landscape through numismatics, Each coin not only represents a physical location, but also tells a story about the natural environment, historical events, and cultural heritage of that site. For collectors, a 2012 quarter in good condition still holds meaningful value, especially as part of a complete collection of the series. It may not be uncirculated or in mint condition, but it preserves the essence of the design and remains a recognizable and respectful tribute to the location it honors. Even in circulated form, these coins can be appreciated for their artistic detail and the role they play in commemorating America's national treasures. In everyday use, these quarters continue to serve their purpose in commerce, but many individuals recognize them for more than their face value. They are educational tools, conversation starters, and small tokens of pride in the country's heritage. Children and adults alike often take interest in identifying the different quarters and learning about the places they represent. Coin collecting as a hobby was revitalized by these kinds of series that go beyond traditional designs to include storytelling and visual representation of real American landmarks. Next up we have the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter Dollar is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the United States Mint in 1999. This ambitious initiative aimed to release a unique quarter for each of the 50 states, with 5 new designs released each year in the order that the states ratified the Constitution or were admitted into the Union. New Hampshire, being the 9th state, joined the Union on June 21, 1788, and its commemorative quarter was released in 2000. The coin features a design that captures an important symbol of the state along with a notable motto that reflects the spirit and history of its people. The reverse side of the 2000 New Hampshire quarter showcases the iconic natural rock formation known as the Old Man of the Mountain. This rock profile, located on Cannon Mountain in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, was a beloved symbol of the state until it collapsed in 2003 due to natural erosion. The design on the coin shows the Old Man of the Mountain in fine detail, with the surrounding mountainous terrain subtly engraved to provide context. Along with this imagery, the state motto "Live Free or Die" is inscribed, a phrase attributed to Revolutionary War hero General John Stark. This motto has become deeply associated with New Hampshire's values, emphasizing independence, personal freedom, and self-reliance. The obverse side of the coin retains the standard design used for all quarters in this series, featuring a profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The portrait was originally created by John Flanagan and has remained a standard on American quarters since 1932. It is accompanied by inscriptions such as United States of America, Liberty, in God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The mint mark identifying the location where the coin was produced appears near the lower right of the portrait. A 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter in circulated condition means that the coin has been used in everyday transactions and has passed through many hands since its release. As a result, signs of wear are typically present. These can include light surface scratches, worn edges, dullness in the luster, and minor smoothing in the finer details of the design. Despite these signs of use, a circulated coin still retains all of its essential features and remains a collectible item, especially for those aiming to complete the full 50 state series. While not as pristine or valuable as an uncirculated or proof coin, a circulated example still carries historical and educational significance. The story behind the Old Man of the Mountain adds an emotional element to this coin. The natural formation had been a source of pride for New Hampshire residents for centuries, and it was even adopted as the official state emblem in 1945. When the formation collapsed in May 2003, the state mourned its loss, but the image continues to live on through places such as the State Quarter. Many residents and visitors viewed the coin as a lasting tribute to the beloved granite profile and the values it represented. For collectors, the New Hampshire Quarter is more than a piece of currency. It offers a glimpse into the state's cultural and natural identity. Its motto, "Live Free or Die," stands as one of the most striking and bold statements on any U.S. coin, and its presence makes this particular quarter stand out among the rest in the series. Combined with the detailed depiction of the Old Man of the Mountain, this coin tells a story of heritage, natural beauty, and the importance of liberty. Even though it is in circulated condition, this coin continues to hold interest among numismatists and history enthusiasts. The ware adds character and speaks to the journey the coin has taken since its release. It may have passed through small towns and big cities, served as change in local stores, or been kept in a pocket by someone who appreciated its message. Each mark or faded detail is a sign of use and connection, which for many collectors adds to the coin's narrative value. The release of the New Hampshire quarter helped bring awareness to the state's historical and geological significance. It sparked curiosity among people across the nation, encouraging them to learn more about New Hampshire, its role in American history, and the meaning behind its powerful motto. Through school programs, coin collecting clubs, and even casual interest among the general public, this coin played a role in spreading knowledge and appreciation for the diverse heritage of the United States. Next up we have the 2003 Illinois State Quarter Dollar is a commemorative coin issued as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This program began in 1999 and ran until 2008 with the goal of honoring each of the 50 states with a unique design that reflects important aspects of their history, culture, or natural features. Illinois was the 21st state to join the Union on December 3, 1818, and its quarter was released in early 2003 as the first coin in the 5th year of the series. The design on the Illinois State Quarter represents a rich blend of the state's political significance, its agricultural heritage, and its connection to one of the most iconic American presidents. The reverse of the Illinois State Quarter features a prominent image of a young Abraham Lincoln who spent much of his life in Illinois and began his political career there. Often referred to as the land of Lincoln, Illinois is closely associated with his legacy and influence. In the coin design, Lincoln is shown standing and facing forward, dressed in a long coat with a book in one hand, symbolizing education, learning, and leadership. The background showcases a map outline of the state of Illinois, with a star marking the location of the capital city, Springfield, which was Lincoln's home and remains a central part of the state's identity. Alongside Lincoln are additional visual elements that represent other important aspects of the state. A farm scene can be seen on one side of the coin, representing Illinois' deep agricultural roots. The farmland includes a barn and a field, symbolizing the importance of farming and rural life in the state's economy and history. On the other side of Lincoln, a city skyline with tall buildings points to the urban development and economic growth centered around cities like Chicago. The contrast between rural and urban imagery reflects Illinois' diversity as a state that is both a major agricultural hub and an industrial and commercial powerhouse. The phrase "Land of Lincoln" appears on the coin in a straightforward way to honor Abraham Lincoln's lasting influence and his formative years in Illinois. His journey from a modest upbringing to becoming the 16th President of the United States is one of the most inspiring stories in American history. Illinois residents take great pride in their association with Lincoln, and the quarter design captures this connection in a way that is meaningful and respectful. The obverse side of the coin retains the standard design used in all state quarters during the program, which features the profile of George Washington. This portrait, originally created by John Flanagan in 1930, has been used on U.S. quarters for decades and includes the inscriptions "United States of America, Liberty, in God We Trust," and quarter dollar. The mint mark for the location of production also appears on the obverse. This particular Illinois quarter is in good condition, which means it has been handled in circulation but retains much of its original detail. Coins in good condition often show light to moderate, with some minor surface marks or slight smoothing on the high points of the design. However, all major elements of the design, including the map, Lincoln, the farm, and the cityscape, remain clearly visible. Collectors consider a coin in good condition to be a worthy addition, especially when completing a set of all 50 state quarters. The release of the Illinois State Quarter generated interest not only from coin collectors but also from historians, educators, and people with ties to the state. It served as an opportunity to reflect on the historical contributions of Illinois to the nation, including its role in shaping political leaders like Lincoln and its impact on both agriculture and industry. The coin's design encourages discussions about history, geography, economics, and citizenship, which was one of the original goals of the 50 State Quarters program. One of the reasons this coin remains popular among collectors is the universal admiration for Abraham Lincoln. His leadership during one of the most challenging periods in American history continues to be celebrated, and his image on the coin connects people to a time when the nation faced enormous trials. It also reminds collectors and citizens alike that leadership can emerge from humble beginnings and that values like honesty, perseverance, and justice are timeless. The Illinois Quarter also provides a visual representation of the state's dual identity as both a rural and urban space. This blend makes Illinois a unique and dynamic part of the American landscape. Chicago, with its rich cultural institutions, architectural achievements, and economic influence, stands in contrast yet harmony with the expansive farmlands and small towns that form the rest of the state. This balance is captured artfully in the coin's design and is one of the aspects that makes the coin so meaningful. Next up we have the 2000 Louisiana State Quarter Dollar is one of the 50 commemorative coins issued as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which was launched in 1999 and ran until 2008. Each coin in this series highlights a unique aspect of the individual state being represented, and the Louisiana Quarter, released in 2000, stands out for its rich combination of cultural heritage, historical significance, and natural beauty. Louisiana entered the Union on April 30, 1812, making it the 18th state, and the design of its quarter reflects the diverse influences and important events that have shaped its identity over the centuries. The reverse side of the Louisiana State Quarter features several elements that come together to tell a powerful story. One of the most striking aspects of the design is the outline of the Louisiana Purchase territory, which was a pivotal moment in American history. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803 involved the acquisition of a massive expanse of land from France, which doubled the size of the United States at the time. This land included what is now the entire state of Louisiana, along with parts of many other states, and its acquisition laid the foundation for the westward expansion of the country. The depiction of this land deal on the coin emphasizes Louisiana's historical importance in the broader narrative of the nation's growth. Also featured prominently in the coin's design is a pelican, which is the state bird of Louisiana and appears on the state flag and seal. The brown pelican is a symbol of nurturing and protection, and it also represents the state's close relationship with its coastal and wetland ecosystems. The bird is depicted gracefully in flight, adding a dynamic visual element to the coin and serving as a reminder of Louisiana's abundant natural resources and its rich wildlife habitats, particularly along the Gulf Coast. Another important symbol on the Louisiana Quarter is the trumpet and musical notes, which pay tribute to the state's extraordinary musical heritage. Louisiana is considered the birthplace of jazz and has contributed significantly to the development of American music. Cities like New Orleans have long been recognized for their vibrant music scenes and cultural fusion, where African, European, and Caribbean influences merged to create new styles and rhythms. Jazz in particular has become a universal language of expression and creativity, and its roots in Louisiana are an essential part of the state's legacy. The inclusion of musical imagery on the coin serves to honor this contribution and highlights Louisiana's cultural richness. The reverse side also includes the year of statehood 1812 and the date of the coins, released 2002, along with the state's nickname, which is the Pelican State. This nickname underscores the symbolic importance of the pelican and further connects the design to the identity and pride of the people of Louisiana. The coin was designed to educate as well as to commemorate, encouraging people across the country to learn more about the individual states through engaging and informative artwork. On the obverse side of the coin, as with all state quarters in the series, is the familiar profile of George Washington, based on the original design by John Flanagan, first used in 1932. The inscriptions include United States of America, Liberty, in God, We Trust, and quarter dollar. The mint mark indicating where the coin was produced also appears on this side, and collectors often take note of which mint facility a particular coin came from. This particular Louisiana quarter is noted to be in good condition, meaning it has circulated but retains its overall clarity and design details. Coins in good condition may show some signs of wear, such as slight smoothing on the raised surfaces or light contact marks, but the main features of the coin remain visible and attractive. A good condition coin still holds interest for both beginning and experienced collectors, especially those working to complete a full set of the 50 state quarters. Beyond its value as a collectible item, the Louisiana State Quarter also serves as a small artistic tribute to a state known for its cultural vibrancy, historical depth, and natural beauty. From the bayous and wetlands to the bustling streets of New Orleans, Louisiana is a place of contrasts and traditions where music, food, language, and celebration come together in unique and powerful ways. The design captures several of these themes through its symbols and imagery, making the coin more than just a medium of exchange, but also a miniature lesson in American history and culture.